Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about our chapter 9, peripheral devices. Students, what are peripheral devices? Peripheral devices are all those devices which are attached with our computer separately. With keyboard, mouse, printer, scanner, whatever is that. So all those devices whose are attached separately with your computer, with your CPU, those are called peripheral devices. So students, in this lesson we will discuss about all those devices. The peripheral devices are categorized into three basic categories. First, input devices. Second is output devices. And third is storage devices. Now, firstly, we will discuss about input devices. So, in input devices, the first device which we are going to discuss, that is keyboard. Students, you all aware about keyboard. A board is there on which many keys are present. Keyboard is basically used to type the text in your computer. Clear? A keyboard is having minimum 83 keys and maximum 138 keys. The keyboard which is multimedia keyboard, that is having 138 keys. Nowadays we are having normal keyboards. In those keyboards we are having 103 or 104 keys in a keyboard. So keyboard is a device which is used to type the text in your computer. Next device is there, that is mouse. You also aware about the mouse. A mouse is a clicking device. By the help of the mouse, you are doing in your computer clicking. Single click, double click, left click, right click. Okay. So mouse is basically used to open the files in your computer by clicking on the icons, or you can select the file by the help of the mouse in your keyboard. Some other tasks also can be done by the help of the mouse, like we can do painting in our paint. Clear? So with a mouse there is a pointer will move on your computer, and by that pointer you can set the position of your screen in your computer. Students, mouse is having basically three buttons. Two are the clicking buttons, left button and right button, and one is there, that is your scroll button. You can scroll that. That button is basically used to move the page up and down. So this is the use of the mouse. Previously we are having a mouse that is nowadays we are having a mouse that is laser mouse, or you can say our USB mouse. Earlier we were having PS2 mouse. Now next is stylus. Stylus is like a pen. By the help of the stylus, what you can do, you can use your touch screen. It also work like a mouse. If you want to open any file, click on that with the help of that mouse. If you want to type something, you want to write something, you can write with your hand on the touch screen. This is basically used with touch screen. Clear? Next is scanner. Scanner is a device, input device, which is used to scan the text or pictures from the paper. It means you are having a paper and you can scan whatever is there on that your page. You can scan that and you can store that in your computer in the form of JPG. JPG means in the form of picture. So scanner is an input device which is basically used to capture the text or pictures or images from the page and store in your computer. Scanner is basically of three types. One is drum, they used earlier. Drum scanner, they are having a drum and it rotates. Drum rotates, and when the drum rotates, it captures the images from the pages and then it stores in your computer. Next we are having flatbed. Flatbed means there is a flat bed, a surface. Flat surface is there, and on that surface you put your page like this, and then it will be scanned in your computer. Next we are having handheld scanner. Handheld scanners are those scanners by which we can scan a text or images by moving the handheld scanner on the page. It means we can hold these scanners in our hand and we can move those scanners on the page and we can scan the images. These are the scanners. Next is barcode reader. Barcode reader is like handheld scanner. They scan the barcode from the products which we buy from the shops. So, and what they do, when they scan the product from the packet of the product, the details of the product will be stored automatically in the computer. Clear? Next is joystick. Joystick is an input device which is basically used to play the games in your computer. By the help of the joystick, we can play games and we can give directions in our computer in the games. Next we are having microphone. These types of input devices are basically used to store our voice in the computer. Like we are having microphone. I am using microphones to store my voice in my mobile phone or computer. Next is light pen. They also work like stylus, but there is a slight difference. They are basically used for the typing work. If you want to type anything on the screen, you can type by the help of these light pens, but you need touch screen for these also. So these are the some common basic input devices which we have discussed now. Next type of devices are output devices. In output devices, the first device which you have seen, that is monitor. Clear? But monitor is of different types. Earlier we were having monitors, those are called CRT, cathode rays tube. They are very heavy in size. They takes lot of electricity. They consumes lot of electricity. They takes lot of space to set them on the table or where the space is there in your house. So the first screen is there, that is monitor. Monitor is used to display the informations which you have done in your computer, which you have stored in your computer. Next is LCD. After monitors, cathode rays tubes, we were having, that is LCD, liquid crystal display. These are lighter in weight, having good quality of the images, cheapest than your monitors. Clear? After that we were having LED. LED is your light emitting diode. In LCD it works liquid crystal display. In here we are having diodes, light emitting diodes. They are having more good quality than your LCD. They are thinner than your LCD but more costlier than your LCD. Nowadays LEDs are very popular. So we have discussed about three basic input output devices. Next is plotter. It is like a printer. The images which you are having in your computer, graphs, maps, it is basically used to print drawings, graphs, maps, and they produce high quality graphs and drawings on the paper. Plotter. Next we are having touch screen. Touch screen you have seen. We are having monitors nowadays which are touch screen. Next we are having speakers. Speakers produce us sounds. That's why they are output devices. Next output device is printer. Printer is a device which is used to print the data of your screen on a page. Clear? Printers are of basically two types. One is impact printers, second is non-impact printers. Earlier we were having impact printers. Impact printers, they are having two types of impact printers. First is daisy wheel printer, and next is dot matrix. In a daisy wheel printer there are pins like your typewriter in the form of wheel. Every pin is containing a letter or number, whatever is that on that particular pin, and whenever you start printing they strike with the page. Every pin will strike with the page, and in between your page and in between that pin, or you can say header, there is a ribbon. So whenever the pin is struck with the page, the ribbon comes in between, and the letter which is printed on that pin or that header, that is impacted on the page, that set a mark on the page. In this way your daisy wheel printer works. Dot matrix printer, they are basically used to print the text. No letter is printed there. Dot matrix, letters are printed in the form of the dots. So there is a pin, page, the pin strike with the page. In the same way there is a ribbon, and the ribbon comes in between the page and the pin. When the pin strike with the page, the ribbon comes in between, and then your letters are printed on the page. Impact printers are very noisy because they strike with the page, and when they strike with the page they produce sound. Second is they are very slow. You can print only near about 100 characters per second. Clear? Then we are having non-impact printers. It means in these printers there is no header, no pin is there which strike the page. Clear? It means how do they print? There are three types of non-impact printers. First is thermal. There is a special page used for that, and that page is heating sensitive paper. So by heating, you can print your data in these type of printers. Next we are having inkjet. Inkjet, they works like a spray. They works like a spray. So whenever you use these printers, teeny dots are set by the spray on the page and then your letters are printed. After that we are having laser printers. They use lasers to print the text or images. They are more faster than other printers. You can print near about 50-60 pages in a minute. So these are the printers, impact and non-impact. Nowadays we are using inkjet printers and laser printers. Laser printers are costly printers than other printers. So these are the output devices. Next, storage devices. In storage devices, these devices are used to store large amount of data in your computer. The first device is HDD, hard disk. Hard disk is a storage device which is basically used to store everything in your computer which you have saved. Every software which you have installed in your computer, that is also stored in your hard disk. In hard disk there are platters. Platters are the metal discs on which the data is printed by the help of the head. Every platter is having two heads, one is for read and second is for write. So whenever you try to save the file or you try to install any software in your computer, that header strike with platter and the data will be stored in your hard disk. In the same way, when you try to open a file, the read head, there are two heads which I have told you, read and write. The read head will read the data from your hard disk, from your platter, and it will be displayed on the screen. So this is your hard disk. Hard disk storage capacities are 500 GB, 1 TB. Nowadays we are having up to 8 TB of the storage of the hard disk. That is a huge amount of data. Next we are having CD-ROM. CD-ROM. You are having a device in which you can put the CD and then you can play that CD. You can store the data inside the CD and you can copy the data from the CD in your computer. CDs are of two types, CDR or RW. CDR, compact disc read, and this is read and write. RW है, that is read and write. CDR से आप क्या कर सकते हो, you can copy the data from the CD to your computer only. But जो CD RW है, read और write है, in those CDs you can store the data from CD to computer and computer to CD. Clear? And basically in these type of CDs you can store near about 700 MB of data. So storage capacity of the CD is not so much. Next we are having DVD. They are also of two types, DVD-R or DVD-RW. Digital versatile disk. They are having more storage capacity than your CD. Next we are having Blu-ray disc. A DVD is having storage capacity, a normal DVD is having 4.17 GB up to 17 GB of data, and Blu-ray disc can store 25 GB to 50 GB of data, and the quality of the data storage is very high. It means CDs and DVDs can be normally scratched, but Blu-ray discs are very good in quality and they are not scratched easily. Next we are having flash drive. Chip is there, pen drive is there. So by the help of these devices you can store a data in the huge amount. They are the nowadays flash drives are the most popular devices to store the data of your computer. They are easy to carry from one place to another place. So students, I hope you all have understood about your peripheral devices. Thank you. Have a nice day.